Teeny is a rabbit that lives in the forest with all the other rabbits. She has a good friend called Yu. Teeny and Yu love to play in the forest every day. Hi, Teeny! One day, a fox came into the forest. All the other rabbits were afraid to go into the forest. Teeny's parents wanted her to stay at home. However, Teeny did not listen to her parents. She wanted to go to Yuyu's house. On the way to Yuyu's house, Teeny came across the fox. The fox started to chase after her. She ran as fast as she could to Yuyu's house. When she reached there, Yuyu quickly let her in. Teeny, why are you looking so pale? Asked Yuyu. I ran into the fox in the forest, replied Teeny with a smile. Why are you smiling? Aren't you afraid of the fox? Yuyu asked. I managed to outrun the fox. I do not need to be afraid of the fox, replied Teeny. Yuyu, let's go out and play, said Teeny. I am afraid of the fox, Teeny. I don't want to go out, Yuyu replied. Yuyu, you don't need to be afraid of the fox. He cannot run as fast as we can, Teeny said confidently. Trust me. Finally, Yuyu agreed to go out and play. Teeny and Yuyu played by the edge of the forest. Suddenly, the fox came out from the bushes. He walked quietly towards Teeny and Yuyu. As Teeny turned her back, she saw the fox approaching in their direction. Run! Shouted Teeny. The fox chased after Teeny and Yuyu. They ran as fast as they could towards Yuyu's house. Run! Ha ha ha! When they reached Yuyu's house, they quickly shut the door. Teeny started laughing loudly. I told you the fox cannot run as fast as we can, said Teeny proudly. You are right. The fox is weak, agreed Yuyu. Teeny and Yuyu could not stop talking about the incident. They laughed when they thought of how they outran the fox. After a while, Teeny felt very bored. Yuyu, I have an idea. Let's play a trick on the fox, said Teeny. Listen carefully. Yuyu agreed. They would go out of the house and let the fox chase them. Teeny went out into the forest first. When the fox came out from the bushes, she quickly ran around the forest. The fox started chasing Teeny. Teeny ran as fast as she could. When she was tired, she ran back into Yuyu's house. Ha ha ha, laughed Teeny. It's such fun to tease the fox, said Teeny naughtily. Now it was Yuyu's turn to go out. She stood in the middle of the forest. When the fox came towards her, Yuyu ran as fast as she could back to her house. Inside the house, Teeny and Yuyu laughed so hard while watching the fox outside. The fox looked very tired. Yuyu's mother, who was resting in her room, came out to see what the laughter was all about. What have you done, Yuyu? Asked Yuyu's mother. Yuyu dared not reply. She bowed her head in shame. When Yuyu's mother turned to Teeny and asked, What are you doing here? Isn't there a fox roaming in the forest? Teeny smiled and replied, Don't be afraid of the fox. He cannot run as fast as I can. He is a weak fox. Don't be so arrogant. That fox is a very dangerous animal, explained Yuyu's mother. Don't look down on him. Teeny didn't dare say another word. She told Yuyu's mother she wanted to go home. Yuyu's mother stopped her. You cannot go home now. Wait till evening when the fox has gone back to his den. Then it will be safe for you to go home, Yuyu's mother told Teeny. It's all right. The fox will not be able to catch me, said Teeny arrogantly. She reached for the door. Wait! Exclaimed Yuyu's mother. Don't worry, I'll be fine, said Teeny. Teeny left the house and ran towards her home. When Teeny reached the forest, she moved very carefully. She knew the fox was somewhere around. Then the fox came out from the bushes and started chasing Teeny. Teeny ran as fast as she could. Suddenly, Teeny screamed, "Ah!" She had fallen into a hole. Now she was trapped. The fox approached the hole and laughed loudly. He said, "You shall be my dinner tonight, rabbit." Teeny was very afraid. She couldn't escape, so she started crying. Teeny shouted for help loudly. Grrr! It was the growl of a fierce tiger. The fox was frightened by the sound, so he ran back into the forest. Teeny could hear footsteps coming near. She became even more afraid. She cried. She thought she would surely be eaten by the fierce tiger. When she looked up, Teeny saw Yuyu and her mother at the edge of the hole. Don't be afraid. It was my mother who made the sound of a tiger just now, said Yuyu. I'm sorry, Aunt Alice. Teeny was so happy when Yuyu's mother pulled her out of the hole. She hugged Yuyu's mother tightly. She felt very sorry. After that incident, Teeny was never boastful again.